everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about how to buy a home and why the buyer consultation is so important, and it's probably not what you think it is. Hey everyone, my name is Jamey Prezzi. I'm a real estate agent in Miami and Miami Beach, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to buy a home and the very first step you should take, which is a buyer consultation. A lot of people think, I don't want to do a buyer consultation. It's a meeting, it's boring. I'm just gonna say I want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath place in this one neighborhood and I'm good to go. But my friends, buyer consultations are very important because we cover a lot more details that you probably are not even aware of during that consultation. So I want to talk to you today about 4 main reasons why a buyer consultation is super important, and I'm just going to hit only on these 4 items because listen, there are 5 pages here of a buyer consultation that include way more details that we really need to go over during that time. Now, we do not have to do it at my office. We can always do it over the phone. Just bring all the parties together and schedule a buyer consultation. We can use any video conferencing that you like, even FaceTime, even an iPhone, and do a group chat. It's very easy, but it's a very necessary step in order to buy in today's market. But first, before I get started with that, I just want to tell you thank you so much for tuning in every single week. If this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button because I do put out new videos every single week. If you would like to get my free ultimate house hunting checklist, make sure you hit the link below and subscribe to my weekly newsletter, and I will send you over our checklist for free. Everyone likes it, so make sure that you do it. One of the most important things when buying real estate is we need to know who are all the decision makers in the process and who is part of this process. Sometimes buying a home involves a few other family members. Some spouses may or may not really be in it. We need to know if the mom or dad is giving you some money, if they're like really committed to doing that. There are just a lot of little details that go into that initial process of understanding who are the decision makers in the process, because we need to understand their expectations and what they want. Another reason why I do this is because I want to be able to help you make a good plan. And sometimes parents or some other family member or someone may say, you know what, I'll help you if you want to buy a property. But when it comes down to the really needing to do it, they may change their mind. So this process will save you a lot of angst and make sure that you know that everyone is on the same page so that we have a solid game plan moving forward. Number 2, when is your lease up? Often people will come to me when they have 60 to 30 days left on their lease, and I'm like, yes, I can get it done. I can help you buy a property really fast in that time frame. If you can give me a little bit more time than that, it will definitely help. I usually recommend that people start about 6 months out. Now, I'm not talking about going out and physically looking at properties because probably those same properties will not be available 6 months from now. But what I do advise is to start the process. Let's have the buyer consultation. Let's find out who are the decision makers and if they're motivated to actually go through the process. And then we can have a lender involved, and we can have the lender look at your credit to see if there's anything on there that you need to clean up. Making sure that your credit is okay will give you more options on the mortgage process. And in addition to that, you can definitely get better interest rates if your credit is better. So just double check all of that stuff 6 months out so that we can make a game plan so that when you are closer to that time frame, we have more time so that you can feel more comfortable and make good decisions. Number 3, diving a little bit deeper into the financing part. Another thing that people don't often think about is we also have taxes and insurance that's going to be included. So if you are thinking about purchasing a property, and let's say the lender's approved you for 1.5 million, maybe you don't want to pay the insurance on that price point if it's closer to the water because maybe it's more expensive, or if it's in a flood zone, or something else that can make the insurance more expensive, or the property taxes a little bit more. So speaking to a lender will allow you to make a better game plan about how to budget for those monthly expenses. And maybe you thought you wanted to buy in an area close to the city next to the water, but once you start putting all of those numbers together, you may change your mind because you may want to have a different type of budget. Connecting with a lender and doing this in advance will allow you to have more time to think about this so that you understand what you're buying into. Number 4, I realize that some of my clients have purchased properties in the past, but I can assure you the rules and regulations change all the time. And even for me, they change all the time. So I have to stay on top of all the new rules and regulations to make sure that our buyers have a good experience. And sitting down and doing a buyer consultation allows me to bring up these details so that you are aware of the process before you're in the process. If you have more questions about buying or selling real estate in Miami or Miami Beach, please feel free to give me a call at 305-793-8965 and follow us online on Instagram and Facebook at The Prezzis. Have a great day.